So this question came up. Sander, I'm wondering why you never give instructions to do something, or to become something, or to whatever. There are no instructions. It doesn't sound that you want to teach something or what. And I was wondering why. Well, there's just this, whatever seems to be happening. And there's no you outside of this as a separated doer doing this, able to live in this, to become this, or to be this. There's no you separated from this. There's no becoming. There's no being. There's just this. Just simply what seems to be happening. And there's no you already doing it or able to do it more and to become it. That's just this. And it has nothing to do with you. There's no separation. And this, whatever seems to be happening, sitting, talking, answering questions, is just simply what seems to be happening. There's no one doing that, able to do this more and to become this in a certain type of way, or to live in this. So this you can call life, and that's just life. There's no one, there's no you doing life, or having a life, or able to become life. That's just this. You can call it life, or you can call it bubblegum, or you can call it whatever you want, awareness. There's no you outside of whatever seems to be happening, and which name it is given. It doesn't matter. It's just this, unknowable, because there's no one separated from this to know what this is. And we can call this nothing. Nothing appearing as sitting and holding a phone and talking, simply what seems to be happening. Life appearing as a Sander holding a phone and doing a conversation. It's just this. There's no separation, there's no you outside of this able to live in this, to become this, to reach this, to grab this. There's just this. And thinking there is a you, or feeling there's a you outside of this who is able to do something, is this already. What is longed for is this already. Just simply what seems to be happening. Wondering why is this already. It's just simply wondering why you are not giving a teaching. Simply arises. There's no one doing the wondering, so it's completely meaningless to say, well, you should do more wondering, which will bring you somewhere, because there's already no you doing the wondering. That's just wondering, just simply what seems to be happening. And it's totally bizarre to say, well, you should do more wondering. That will bring you somewhere. No. But at the same time, there may be a sense that wondering or doing are happening to you, and that they are useful. And if you don't do it, that you will not come anywhere. Well, that's this already. The idea, the feeling that you should do something or that you are doing something already is this. Is simply what seems to be happening. Feeling I have to be doing something, and this will bring me some type of state. This will help me. This is this already. Just simply arises effortlessly, suggesting that you should live in the now is just simply, effortlessly, and innocently appearing to happen. And resonating with that idea or not is just as innocently and effortlessly arising. And there's no one giving that instruction. There's no one doing that. There's no one hearing that as a separate you giving the instruction, as a separate you doing the listening. There's just listening and there's just talking, and there's no one behind it or outside it or separated from whatever seems to be happening. Talking, listening, giving instructions. It's just this. And this you can call life. And there's no one outside as a you able to live in it or to have a life. That's just life. And there's no you outside of life to become life or to become pure life. It's just life, life appearing as ideas, concepts, feelings, sensations, whatever seems to be happening, effortlessly, for no one, by no one. And you can call this life, or bubblegum, or the now. And there's no one outside of this, the now, to live in it, to be in it. There's already no one being or not being. This is not about becoming. Whatever seems to be happening, thinking, feeling, conclusions, assumptions, thoughts, is just simply what seems to be happening. For no one, by no one as a separated you doing it or becoming it. That's just this. And liking this or not liking this or resonating with this or not is just simply what seems to be happening. Spontaneously, there's already no you choosing to love this or to like this and to resonate with teachings which are saying there's a way, you should do this more, you should live in this. It's just simply what seems to be happening, and liking that is this already. Just as this, for no one, by no one separated. So talking, holding a phone, is just simply what seems to be happening. You cannot become this because there's no you outside of this, able to become this, able to reach this. It's just this. And feeling that there is something is this. And believing that there's something more is this. And suggesting that there is this is just this. And there's no one behind the suggesting. It just effortlessly, innocently arises. And there are many names for this. Life. You can call this life. You can call this the now. You can call this awareness. You can call this bubblegum. You can call this nothing. This is nothing appearing as everything. As holding a phone, as talking, as listening, as emotions. Just this. Or you can call this awareness. There's no one outside of this able to become this, to be this, because there's already no you being something or nothing. There's just this. No separation. No you able to escape this, to reach this, to grab this, to know this. So wondering why is just simply happening. Wondering why you don't give instructions is just simply happening. Eating is just simply happening. And saying you should eat in a certain way and that will bring you something, a better life, is just simply what seems to be happening. Is this already? So what is longed for is this already. And this is not a state to be reached because there's already no one in a state of not living in something else. There's already not a you living not in this. Because there's not even this. There's not even this. There's just what seems to be happening talking, and there's no one separated from this to know if this is or isn't happening. It's happening and not happening simultaneously. For no one separated to know if this is happening or not. It's what seems to be happening, holding a phone, listening, words, conclusions, emotions, seemingly happening. As is the liking of it, the resonating with it. Spontaneously and effortlessly, this is freedom already, boundless freedom for no one separated to become free, or to be free, or to not be free. So all these clips on the channel are not about becoming. They never point to a state. There's no becoming. There's already no you in a state of depression or living somewhere, able to live somewhere else or to live better or to reach something or to gain something. This is not about becoming. This is pointing just to this, whatever seems to be happening. Sitting, talking, holding a phone, or thinking, thoughts arising, and it just innocently, effortlessly appears to happen. There's no one behind it as a separated you doing this. And feeling there's a you who is doing this, or thinking there's a you doing this, or believing or knowing, is this already? It's just what simply seems to be happening. The conclusion, the suggestion, the feeling are just simply effortlessly appearing to happen, as is this. The suggestion that it's just this is just simply, effortlessly, innocently appearing to arise. It's simply what seems to be happening. Just this.